My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to the poison pool of Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Please don't be poisoned. See, you can see the poison is actually creeping up. In the poison meter, at least. But the poison is actually draining from the bottom of the body. So as soon as I am no longer at all looking like I'm afflicted with poison, the bar will start going back down. So it should start going down like now-ish. Now? There we go. So as you can see, Cloanne has moved. Lovely. Time for us to go down and encounter the poison pools, which means it's probably time for me to get some temporary poison resist boost and some poison moss so that I can actually cure poison need be. I can tell you 100% what that soapstone sign says. It says, "Listen carefully, skeleton." Yeah, close enough. It was one of my favorite soapstone signs in the original, having seen it. Oh, man. Easy. I'm gonna actually just pop you real quickly. So you can actually stand up here. This is a little bit of safe space. So I just like to let my poison wear off while I stand there. I like to collect all of these, though the majority of them aren't actually amazing. So those are actually just small Titanite shards, which are completely fine, you know. I'm going to be upgrading a relatively wide variety of weapons. Because I plan to use the soul vessels and change my build a number of times throughout this game. I mean, currently I'm doing kind of like a strength-based thing, but it's also supposed to be pyro-based because I'm using, you know, a weapon that scales with fire? Gotcha. Should also probably actually pop a common fruit before I go back in. I will, however, wait for the bar to decrease a little. So how are you? How are you today? You doing well? I'm doing really well. Okay, that increases my poison resist. Oh, by the way, there's this huge lumbering fuckwad here, who we don't really have to worry about. Oh, well, looks like I'm actually going to get poisoned. Anyway. We don't really have to worry about that guy being super dangerous. I rarely ever found him actually dangerous. But he is a little intimidating, I'll give him that much. Okay. Let's run through here. Thank you. Managed to get through pretty easily there. Fragrant branch of yore, that's going to be pretty important. Wheel ahead. Hurrah for Fatty. Yes, he's here. Oh, no, there's someone behind me as well. What the fuck? I got parried. Okay, that was a very effective parry, by the way, from that skeleton there. I did not know they could do that. Anyhow, hurrah for friends. Gurm ahead. Hello, Gavlan. I've missed you so much. Let's sell you some crap because our inventory is full of it. Let's get that parrying dagger out. Let's get Bandit's knife out. I'll keep the shadow dagger because that seems kind of cool. Broadsword. Get the fuck out of my life. Royal Greatsword. I'll get that out of my life as well. I can purchase a scimitar if I ever want a scimitar. I know it's pronounced scimitar. Cross some ammo. I've got 2 wing spears, so I can lose one. Ooh, when did I get the pyromancy flame? When the fuck did that happen? Someone tell me when that happens? Ooh, Curse Bone Shield. No, that stays. That actually allows you to parry spells, but the frames for parrying spells are just so fucking specific. Okay, all of these serve relatively different purposes or are things that I want to keep for a while. This, however... These are all the things that we had to purchase from the man in Majula by the name of, I can't remember his name, just to upgrade his stock. Well, hang on, no, those are Drang-like legs. Okay, so anything that I don't have a full set of, basically. There we go. Heavy boots, I can get out of my life, so I can hollow anything, basically. There's no fashion souls in hollow things, or Vangarian things, to be completely honest with you. Prisoner's waistcloth is actually important. Hang on. Show item info. Oh. What? It must have been changed. In the first game, it increased, I think, item find. Anyhow. Real swordsman's helm. Falconer armor. Falconer gloves. Falconer boots. I believe the rest of these were things I was holding on to. Life ring is useless for me now. The covetous is useless for me because I have a second covetous and they don't stack if I recall correctly. Okay, now there's a lot of things that are completely useless for me that we can sell in this area. Excellent. Let's get these cracked eyes out of my life. Actually, that appears about it for all of the things that are completely useless. I mean, the burrs are kind of useless, but, you know, we might end up using them, who knows? Damn.
Gavlan wheel, Gavlan deal.
With Gavlan you wheel, with Gavlan you deal. I love it. Okay. So I should get a few poison moss at the very least from Gavlan here, because we will be poisoned multiple times in the upcoming areas. However, all of the enemies in the upcoming areas are pretty damn resistant to poison, so we might as well just skip getting poison rotten pine resin, that is. Now, it's time to do something dumb. Go! Quickly! Quickly! Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna get fucking poisoned. Damn it. Fire Seed and Divine Blessing is what we got there, if you're wondering. Now, the Fire Seed is, if you recall the first game, Pyromancy, or your Pyromancy Flame, was just increased by a person who would reinforce your Pyromancy Flame for souls. Now, it actually has an upgrade material, kind of like Titanite, except it's the Fire Seeds. And they are relatively rare. So it's pretty important to get every single Fire Seed, if possible, when passing through the areas in which they reside. Unfortunately, you know, this game is going to have a lot of different changed placements for things, and I never actually went through this game with a single Pyromancy run, like just doing Pyromancy. So I don't know if I even know where all of the Fire Seeds are in the original game, let alone this remake. That was not very effective. Okay, so the backstab... Backstab? What the hell is on with my mouth? It's not working. The backstep attack is real good with this weapon. I like it. Okay, I'm poisoned again. It's not that good. One of these is a chunk. Yeah, there we go. I think I'll actually just heal my way through this, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, the rest of these are pretty useless, but again, a chunk is actually really good. It's pretty much the only thing, if you were actually going through this area for the first time, it's pretty much the only thing I would recommend getting. The rest of it's pretty much trash. Okay, was that another chunk? Wait, did I hallucinate that, or was that actually a chunk? Oh man, if it's a chunk, I am a happy dude. Heal back up. Ooh, there's some new enemies in this area, including a fire sorcerer. Including many fire sorceresses. Okay. They actually have a stupid amount of firepower, so I'm gonna try and avoid those if at all possible. Ooh. Oh, hang on! That's why I upgraded this mother flipper. One headshot. Two headshot. Oh, three headshot. Now, in this area, I guess instead of these beforehand, there was one of those big fellows just standing here. Unfortunately, it looks like that's been removed. I quite liked the big fellows. They were pretty cool. Pretty cool guys. really easy. Oh, invisible wall. Yay. They were really easy to kill, but they also, you know, it felt like an accomplishment just because of how big they were. That, oh man, you killed that big guy? Yeah, it wasn't that difficult. Whatever, I actually don't need to waste arrows trying to kill these guys. They're pretty much easy as hell. I feel almost bad killing them, because they're both prisoners, and not actually aggressive unless you attack. Come on. You come down too. I'm not coming up after you. There we go. Red Leech Troches. Is that the one I was thinking about? Wait, Troches. What are Troches? Huh? It said Red Leech Troches, right? Where are these Red Leech Troches? What is a Troche? The item I just picked... Oh. Temporarily boosts bleeding resist. That only really matters if you're in PvP and your opponent is using a lot of bleed. That's pretty much it. And I think it's frowned upon to use kind of specific defenses after encountering your enemy. Which is lame as fuck. I totally think you should be able to do that. Of course, I'm not gonna abide by any of the honor codes for PvP or anything like that, because I'm not looking for PvP. PvP, if it happens, is not cool for me. Ooh. This is interesting. Be wary of rolling, front ahead. I mean, cool, let's poison ourselves a lot. And then just light the bonfire and sit down. Why? I don't... So there's a lot of changes to this game that have been made, obviously. A lot of them, I just don't understand why the change was made. Why put poison pots just here, next to... I don't understand. Anyway. There are a lot of fucking Titanite lizards in here. Clearly. I don't think I'm gonna get this one. Huh! Maybe! No. Alright, we got one. If we reset the game just by sitting at the bonfire, they should all reappear. Well, except for the one, obviously, that we killed. I love areas like this. God, I love Titanite lizards. They're just really cool, just like, catch me if you can, catch me if you can, and then you do, and then it's like, yeah, I got you, I got my upgrade material. I earned that shit. What? Oh, fuck you! How dare you get away from me? That's not in the plan. I think they have relatively high magic resist, by the way, so if you're looking to soul arrow them, probably don't. Just run up and punch them a few times. Okay. Gotcha. Whoa, that one went down there. Okay, that guy is a radical dude. I am not following him. Or am I? Dun dun dun! I'm totally gonna do it. Kidding me? Get that Titanite lizard all day, son. Oh, and now I'm screwed. Cool. I can't see where I'm going. Alright, let's homeward bone out of here. That's what I was hoping to do after I got the Titanite lizard. Just, you know, homeward bone out, be completely fine. Ugh, lame. Let's do it again. Okay. Oh, gosh. Come on, I'm gonna waste my homeward bones like this? Are you kidding me? I don't want to have to waste them. I'm just not fast enough. Well, first off, I should probably just sit down. Let's take a moment, take a breather, sit down. Also, should probably light a torch so that I can see through the poison pit if I actually have to. You kidding me? Oh. Alright. Let's get out of here. And we're back up here. Excellent. Still not happy about that. I will get that Titanite lizard one day. Or the next day. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. Excellent. This is pretty important. I mean, not super important. Come on. I'm trying to get this guy to come through here. Specifically, I want him to do a melee attack up against this wall. Got it. It's been too long since I died, I feel. I have to demonstrate to all of you that I am absolutely trash at this game. And what better way to do so than willfully dying? Oh, what? I managed to steer it away from the hole!
Yeah!
Okay, now I feel way better about the death. Anyhow, I just wanted to get that guy to smash down a wall for me. So now I don't care. You die. You're no longer useful. They attack so slowly that I can even regen for a second swipe. Cool, cool. The stuff in here is not particularly good. It's just stuff that I like to get. And plus, there could have been something really good left in here since the update, so you know. It's well worth my while to explore all of these for myself. Cool, cool. What's this one say? Try torch. It's a relatively good idea, to be completely honest with you. Okay, poison stone. That's if I want to make any of my weapons poison type. Looks like I'm gonna have to put a flame butterfly in here. Cool, cool. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. Excellent. This will at least lead me in the direction that I want to go. Now, if you didn't have a torch, that guy would probably kill you. Or at least give you some difficulties. So I'm gonna assume that enemy doesn't respawn, because it gave me a Titanite shard, and that's, you know, not a finite resource. I mean, later in the game, it will literally become an infinite resource. There will be a vendor that will sell an infinite amount of them to us. But it's still something that you don't exactly give away for free. And that would be right next to a bonfire, so it would be pretty much for free. Now, here's an area that I've always hated, and I hope has been changed. Nope, hasn't been changed. Can you guess why I hate it? It's all those big fuckers. I said big. Big. B. There used to be a, Titanite lizard here. I imagine it no longer exists. Okay. Anyhow, the way that I usually combat this is I lead them in here and I take them all one by one. Although, that's slightly disingenuous to say, because that's not actually how I combat this. They used to lose aggro, like they actually wouldn't continue attacking when they tried to come down this path. I am so thankful that you did that attack. Thank you. Managed to roll through that. Completely fine as long as I regen before you do. Excellent. Okay. I was about to be backed into that goddamn pool. Ugh. That pool actually doesn't lead anywhere, it just straight up falls to your death. Petrified something. That used to be a fragrant branch of yours sitting there as well. Anyhow, now we can pretty much just farm this area for items. I've died in this area so many times, the fact that we managed to conquer it the first time, considering it's actually more difficult now, makes me feel very accomplished, to be completely honest with you. Life gem. So Simpleton Spice means that we can decrease the... Simpleton Spice. Yeah, decrease the intelligence requirement of a spell by 1. And you can stack that as many times as you want. The only problem with it is that a lot of spells scale with the intelligence that is used to cast them. So if you have really low intelligence, it's not going to be a powerful spell, even if you still can cast it. There's also the Skeptic Spice, which is the same, but for Faith. There's the Skeptic Spice. Cool. There's also Posh and Baby Spice, which are for completely different things. So, you don't need to worry about those. Those are hardly relevant in this game. Only a little bit relevant later. And that's actually only Scary Spice that's relevant later. And I guess Posh. Okay, right. This way. Excellent. What are we at? 21 minutes so far. There's no new bonfire to make our way towards the problem. Alright. Fine. I feel there's been a relatively high amount of progress. I'm going to travel back to Majula and do some upgrades. What with all of the chunks that we've just gotten. I should also probably pop some souls and level up if I can. So, what souls are on the chopping block today? Ooh, love starting off with a few fading souls. That's 50 each. This should be 100 or 200. 200. So that makes this 400. Yep. I love being able to pop multiple souls at a time. So important. It's unfortunate, but I think Gavlan may have moved on now. So I can't go back to him and start selling, you know, the Simpleton Spices and stuff like that, because they fetch a high price. Skeleton Lord Soul. No, actually, I think that's used for a spell, the Skeleton Lord Soul. And the Soul of Pursuer, I might want to get his greatsword at some point. It's a difficult life. Difficult life. Okay. Yo, what up, Chloanne?
Fancy meeting you here. Speak up if you need anything at all, alright?
Not a problem.
These stones may look all the same, but to the trained eye, each is unique. Some of them are used to smith weapons and armor.
You're holding a gauntlet.
Some stones provide special benefits.
No, you're holding... What are you holding?
Some of them are extremely rare and should be used with great thrift.
You're holding the arm of a skeleton.
You know, well, since long, it may be that...
Oh, hang on, hang on.
That blacksmither, is he one of those hollows? He seems to keep eyeing me up. He sort of looks like my father. He's a blacksmith too, you see. The poor man's such a worrywart. But he wouldn't follow me out here, would he?
No, I'm sure I'm sure.
I was born in a land to the west, Vulcan. Famous for its merchants. They were great, bustling cities. But for me, they were suffocating. And so I set out, in search of stones in faraway land. There are dangers, for certain. But I much prefer to live this way.
That's a pretty exciting life.
For the life of me, I can't remember how I ended up here.
So this is another NPC who cannot remember why they're here.
To the place, or lured in. Oh, I don't know.
Which is entirely worth noting, but there was a line of dialogue I ended up skipping over.
Some of them, none of the...
It's the next
You
one.
know how they call this place Drang Lake, right?
Yep.
Well, in the old lore, in stories and the like, they said it had another name. What was it? Well, I don't know. It's just something I heard. Since long, long ago, many kingdoms have risen and fallen on this very spot. Each like a great flame that turns to soot. Maybe that's why people don't remember much about the past.
Does that seem to ring a bell?
No
At all?
interest. Suit yourself.
To something I said earlier about the possibility of this world being built directly on top of the ruins of Lordran?
I knew you'd be around soon. Come on, show me what you've got.
Oh, thank you for saying you knew I'd be around soon rather than, holy shit, you're still alive.
How goes your journey? Take these. They should help a bit.
So, they give you the blacksmith hammer after you purchase enough things from him. Plus, he also changes his attitude towards you.
Rat. You're worse than my reckless daughter.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't spend your whole life in transit, you hear? Don't waste my time.
So it's pretty evident at this point that just fucking, what, 12 feet away from one another, father and daughter could be reunited at any point, but both of them too stubborn to actually talk to the other. Okay, I could actually upgrade this fire longsword twice. I've got to be honest with you, that's fucking fairly appealing right now. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I don't even know if I want to continue using the fire longsword. It's kind of bad. Kind of bad. I think I'll rest on that one, actually. I could probably go get the rest of the Elite Knight stuff. But I'm also probably actually best served by leveling up first before doing anything else.
Bearer of seek lest.
Bearer, seek lest. Okay. Adaptability needs to be up to 20. I don't know. I feel like maybe that's my best option. 1 in Vit. No, I like even numbers. I'll go 1 in Dex. And then the rest of this money needs to get me some life gems, because god, I am running out of those fairly quickly. Okay. Excelente, thank you very much.
Not to. It's just the place where everyone seems to end up.
Oh, I love how all of them just give you like a tiny little snippet of the information that you need to put together to go, holy shit, this world is Lordran. Really? I mean, the main key that we found was, of course, the fact that the Lord vessel exists shattered in the bottom of that mansion over there. But still, you know, each of them gave a little bit of a supporting clue to it. Anyhow, actually, you know what? I will end this episode by doing something special. So I'm going to go into my inventory and I'm going to use the dark sign. I lose all of my souls, but I return to the last bonfire used. Why do I want to lose all of my souls? That's 75 souls that I could have had. Are you kidding me? Wasting 75 souls at this point in the game? I'm reckless. I'm a reckless dude. Well, this fellow over here has something to say when you have no money.
You need armor? Go ahead. See what I'm offering. In a spot of bother, are we? Here, take this. My compliments.
The Helm of Horus, the Armor of Horus, and the rest of Horus.
Have some patience.
No, fuck off. This set is actually pretty unique in that it is entirely transparent. I have no clue why someone thought that this was... I don't know why this is in the game. I have no clue. It's relatively, you know, worth mentioning. It's actually pretty damn light. I think it actually might be lighter than not wearing armor. No, wait, it's just really light. Okay. Cool. Should probably actually check out some of the lore on that, to be completely honest. Oh, it raises your equipment load. That's actually really cool as well. Helm of Kings from the desert land of Yugo. First worn by Horus, the land's heroic founder. According to legends, the armor of Horus is composed of a mysterious substance that cannot be seen by cowards. What do your eyes tell you? So we'll probably wear the armor of Horus for a little while, just because it actually gives us more body coverage than anything else. Probably gives us a lot more damage resistance than anything else right now as well. Hang on. Yeah, I can't put that on and the rest of the Horus. So it's just going to be Horus. Alright. Let's sit down at the bonfire and end the episode by saying that my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all my Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 content, past, present, and future. And hopefully, we'll see you next time.